Welcome everyone to Isle of Pandasia, a nice little sim here in Second Life that I actually tried to cover a bit of time ago, but it apparently had privatized for a while and then had come back up a few months later. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it today. As you can see, it's a beautiful I guess almost like you could say it's an area that's in a harbor or a pond or something along those lines. And in advanced lighting, there's a lot of little bitty glow bits about as well. We can even see the little, I think maybe that's a goose or maybe a duck there in this, a swan maybe? I'm pretty sure it was a swan. I was trying to figure out which word I was going for there. Yeah, those are swans, I think. Even as little bitty swans. Very nice. Even have a nice little, dragon statue here. As you can see, everything is, has a Asian-inspired style going on with it, which is always nice with me because I always like seeing this particular style. And while this is pretty much the particular big area that you see right off the bat, there's actually some other sections of area that we'll get to later on that's behind some rocky walls, I guess I would say. This area is pretty nice to be able to just sit around and relax at if you're interested in that as well. And there's also a little, I guess I would say moons. There's even a whale that's floating around too, which I'm sure we'll get a chance to look at. Well, I guess actually that's a planet there. It looks like Saturn maybe, without the rings. Or maybe it's Jupiter. Not seeing the whale though at the moment. I'm sure it'll pop up. I'm not actually sure if there's anything particular. I can see that there's fish swimming right underneath the surface of the water there, but I'm not actually sure if there's anything else underneath there as well. Looks like there's not, but it's a nice little green style down there. I even see a sloth. Some pandas and a sloth. You even see a little ring of fish down here. I guess they're all waiting for food, perhaps. We have what looks to be a nice little shrine up there. I see another planet up there, but I'm not quite sure what that one is. Doesn't look like anything that, anything familiar to me. There's the whale. It's floating on by now. You can also see little details of like the butterflies flowing past as well. It's a really nice little sim for this type of thing too. You even see the little petals moving around. Yeah, I think it looks like we're in a shrine at the moment. Is this guessing Buddhist shrine? Got some flowers blossoming for the lights up there. Nice little flowers planted around here too. Oh, we even got a nice little pink peacock here, it looks like. Can't say I've ever seen one that color. Yeah, you can see that fog effect over that way. We're actually probably going to be heading over that way here soon. You also see some more pandas hanging around. There's even one with a baby panda too. Just really, any like direction you can look in this area, it would make a nice screenshot, really. We got somebody holding a butterfly here. This is a mesh person that's it's not actually another player. But I do like how they're getting more realistic with that too. There's the whale going by. It's almost going right over us this time. Yeah, you can see over there there's a couple of entrances through those rock walls. Which is what I was talking about earlier, about there being other sections of here. Let's go ahead and head on over here first and see what's going on. Got another little house here, it looks like. There's also some dolphins in the water, if you haven't been hearing those. Yeah, I can definitely hear them now. Yeah, there it goes, splashing in the water. Guess it's not going to do it again right away, but it's neat that they can do that. See some bamboo around here too. Nice little waterfall off that way. Yeah, past here it looks like we have another nice little fountain here that's made out of rocks, but let's go ahead and take a look up here first. Looks like we got a goat. I think that's a goat, yep. Plenty of animals around here, not just like the same one either. They got a nice variety. Got a little pig of a cupcake down there. And a bunny, which I think might be Animesh. It looks particularly active, so... Oh yeah, this looks like a nice little house too. Got a little, I think it's either like a fox or a cat. I'm thinking more like a fox with those type of ears. Yeah, I think it has a tail behind it too. We do have a cat statue though. Nice little hideaway here. And yeah, I really like that fountain right there, too. Oh, the panda's rolling around. Yeah, this looks really neat. This would look really nice as some sort of part of a garden set, regardless of where it is, I think. Oh, we got another bunny here, too. It looks like we have some flamingos around the sides. Probably taking a look at those fish down there. Those fish better be careful. Actually, it looks like there's some people up here, or at least somebody's hanging out on this hanging bed, I think it is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and leave them alone and move ahead and back. Because we do have some other spots to take a look at. Just want to make sure there's nothing else down here. No, doesn't look like it. But we'll go ahead and fly off here into the mist, which is actually kind of hiding this little area down this way, I guess. Yeah, it looks like we can now stand on the water too, which is nice. And some nice little painting things here too. I guess portrait frames, I think would be a better word. We got a nice 5 set of waterfalls here too. Usually don't see that many. Then we got a pig and another swan here. It looks like some flowers that might have some eyes, I think. That's kind of like what it looks like. And some balloons carrying away a tied to a ladder, it looks like. Type of ladder you probably see on a hot balloon, actually. Hot air balloon. There's some nice little birds there. Moving around to whatever music they can hear. Yeah, that planet up there looks like it has like magma on the surface or something on those lines. I don't think it's any of the actual planets, unless it's like Mercury or something. Maybe that would have lava on its surface. That's a nice little wall effect here with the rain pouring down. Even has a sound effect too. I really like that. Yeah. It looks like we kind of get into an area that's a bit more mystical, I guess would be a word to say to it. We have giant mushrooms, got glowy bits along the walls here, giant waterfalls. Like these are pretty complex right here. Even have a rainbow going along the sides. And we got a nice little panda rolling a little paper boat here. And you guys actually see this was one of the entrances we saw earlier from the, I think we saw it from the shrine. Yeah, I think if I go too far, I'll probably just fall into the water again, so. Yeah, there's even a little home back here, too. See a kitsune here at the front. I got some sushi on the table. Got a few different things decorating the walls here. It looks like they have a little, it looks like a fan, perhaps, I think. And got a few, cat-type things here, like a cat laying in a purse. There's a cat, I think they may call that one the lucky cat, I think. With it moving its paw about. I got another little fox here with a glowy bit on the forehead. Go ahead and move past the mushrooms here, but let's go ahead and take a look at underneath them here. Pretty neat. And I guess we might have another shrine type thing up on that ledge there. And we got some dolphins hanging around a leaf. I guess you could sit here and they'll just hang around here with you. I got some blowy bits around. I always like seeing waterfalls, so I always try and expect them when I see them. Pretty big tree here, I have to say. It looks like they have owls in it, too. Or at least one owl. Pink one. And this is, I think, another entrance over here that we saw before. Pretty sure this one's right towards the back. Where we saw the dolphin before, I think. Yeah, the shrine's over that way. Yeah, my draw distance is a little bit lower than it usually is, because I'm trying to see if that helps with the frame rate a bit. And so far, it's actually been pretty nice frame here. So that means it was optimized pretty well, too. So, kudos to that, too. We got a little boat in the water here too. I think this is the first smaller boat we've seen, because we saw a bigger one over towards the entrance, I think. It looks like we have a dragon up in the tree as well. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way up here and see what's going on. It looks like maybe another shrine, but let's go ahead and take another look. Or maybe it's more like a hot springs, okay. That's neat with the petals in the water like that. It looks like we have little cat people here too. Guess maybe it's like a spa? That's a nice little view down there with the mushrooms and all that too. Well, the sound disappeared there for a moment. Alright, I think it's probably time to go ahead and take a look at one of these other sections. As one of the ways out over here will lead us to what amounts to a beach, I guess would say. Yeah, I can already see all the sand and whatnot too. There's even some nice I guess you would call them seahorses perhaps, but not quite what you would think. These are some nice palm trees too. Kind of makes me think of like vaporwave palm trees actually. Probably because of the colors. Yeah, I guess you could call these seahorses, right? Man, being able to lounge on the beach here like this, and it looks like there's a sunrise in the area too. Or maybe it's a sunset actually, I'm not sure. We got some regular palm trees around here too. And some sea turtles. Even got a baby sea turtle in the back. And the crab blowing bubbles again. It was amusing the seahorses earlier. There goes the dolphin splashing again. Yeah, the people or person that made this definitely knows how to do scenic areas like this. I wish I could do something like this. Because these are the sections we've been through, like the entrance area, and then towards the giant tree with the big mushrooms and all that, and now over here on the beach. They all feel very different from each other. But we even have like a secret cave area here too. I think this is kind of like where the seahorses live, because there's a couple more in here. That's a really big waterfall too. I think that's the longest one around. But yeah, it definitely feels like a secret hideaway type of spot, like a secret beach, I guess maybe would be a good word for it. Even has a little dining spot too. Now we're moving a bit away from the beach here now too to get to a. There's actually a full-on home over here, which I'm not sure if the person that made this actually lives in this house or not. But according to the description, it's open to the public too, I believe. So we'll go ahead and check it out. See, one of the things I don't find a lot of people put detail into on the beaches is actually having the little like stones and whatnot, which this one does. So that's a really nice little detail to have. All these little like pebbles and whatnot along the beach shore. Yeah, you can see over this way it leads back towards the entrance once again. So we've kind of gone in a complete circle. But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at this spot here. And it's pretty neat, I think. It's like one of those houses on stilts out in the water. But you don't see a whole lot of those in practice. I've never actually... I live in a pretty tropical place, and I've never actually seen one of these houses on stilts before. Guess those are like incense sticks, I think. There's even like a parrot here too. And interesting enough, there's even like a pool behind here that I have to wonder if it's like actually if something in practice like that would actually be taking water from like the surrounding areas, or if it would actually be still filtered out. Let's go ahead and head on upstairs. We have a nice little bedroom here. The place is actually smaller than I thought it would be. From the outside it looks like it's several rooms, but it's actually only two. Nice little 3 art picture here of birds. Yeah, it's like a tropical paradise house. I think that's just about it for the house, though. Yep. Pretty neat. At this point, we've, I believe, covered just about everything here. Let's go ahead and see what's on top of the whale, though, first. Yeah, it looks like some sitting spots. You could probably sit down and be able to ride around on it. I also see some, I think those are like tanukis, I think? Or maybe a four fox, I'm not quite sure. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back with another one here real soon. So, see you then.